everyone. Sorry we're late a couple minutes. We just
We're
were
just
talking.
jabbering away, having
We
too
were
much
just
fun.
talking and forgot. So it's just
Oh my
us
God, it's 3
today.
o'clock.
I'm like, oh no, it's us today. Donna Reed and Debbie Kelsheimer, who are just gonna update you about what we're doing. So no big introduction. It's just us. And so just sit down, stand up, lie on the floor, and just get ready to absorb us because it'll be a lot, I bet.
I know.
So
We only
first,
have 30 minutes to
yeah,
tell our whole
I
life story.
know. So first thing we
So
do have
talk about
a
Levvy first. Levvy's our
yeah.
sponsor. Talk about Levvy. We're excited about
So
Levvy. What is it?
yes, so Levy's a like a project manager. Well, it is a project manager for everything you do. It can be the place where you go first. When you open up your computer, that's where you go first. It lines up everything you're doing. So I have a vision of this being like the place where everything is. Now, it has cards, it has everything. So, what I encourage everyone to do is use our link and go in and check it out. They have a demo that they'll do for you. This is built by Jeannie. Oh, I don't remember Jeannie's last name, but she has an accounting firm. She built it based on
Mhm.
things that her firm needed. And yeah, it's got cards. It's really cool. You can keep your SOPs in there, all your links. It has security, so you can put the logins you need for your clients. You can put everything in there. So go. I encourage you to check it out. We should have a link in our description for it, and just do a demo. There's no
Right.
obligation. You can do a demo with them to see what it's like, and we'll continue to talk more about it as we go on. But I'm really excited about it because I need to line up my SOPs with everything, and that's what I'm putting in is all my SOPs and creating those so that they line up across my clients. So I'm working on it myself to see how I can build it out for my firm and really honestly for my life. It might be the one place where I can put everything in. So super excited about Levvy. It does a lot of things that that I think if you don't have a project manager, this is the way to go.
Use it for your life too.
Yeah,
Never thought about that, expanding it to your life.
yeah, that's what I'm looking at doing. So hopefully I can have a demo on that once I expand it out to my life. And like you just create projects for yourself.
Oh, cool. I tell you what I like
Yeah.
about it is they have a time. I do not believe in tracking time. I'm like a let me get on my soapbox. But what they do, which I realize, is everything you access in your file, you go through Levvy, kind of the window. And
Mm-hmm.
if you switch to another client, it will say, okay, now I'm working on client A. You switch to another client, now I'm doing client B. So my friend Olga Hurtado, who's in the leads group for Reframe with me, she goes, what she does, she just started doing this. I think it's brilliant. She takes everything she does for a client, not by time, but by activity and task. And she compiles that and says, this month we did this for you. We answered emails, we answered questions, we trained your staff, we did your finance. So she sends that out in an email as a summary of all they've done for them, for this client, every month. And I thought, brilliant, because how many of us now with AI and working behind the scenes and stuff, they don't even know what we do. It's just there. So then they come in and somebody comes in and says, well, I can do it for less, or what do I need you for? Because they don't see what we do. So Levvy will track what you're doing for each client, which you can then compile. And I do not bill like this, but you can say, gee, I spent, I did this for you this month. And you can actually have a tracking system of the activities that you did. I really like that Levvy can do for me without having to write it down or because I don't remember what I do all day long, but now it's telling me that I spent 3 hours in this client. I switched 20 minutes to that one. Oh, 10 minutes on that one, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll summarize it. And now I can do it by client to send the email out. So they see what it is I'm doing. So I don't get that question. Well, if AI, what do I need you for if AI can do it? So I really like that
Ooh,
piece that Levvy offers. So, but anyway,
I
check it out in the
know.
link.
I like that also. And what if like I just had a thought in my head? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh so what if you built it to handle all the projects going on in your life? Then you can see how many projects are distracting you from what you really need to get done too.
Yeah, we
So
both have that problem though, because we are working on a lot of stuff right now. Donna, which leads us into the next thing. Donna,
the
what are
next
you
one.
working on? What things are you working on?
So, well, I'm always working on Bookkeepers on Fire, always getting guests, trying to wrangle them in and all those kinds of things. So I created a waitlist form for those who want to step in when we have a cancellation or someone doesn't confirm. So I created a form. It should be in the link or in the description here. Plus, I put it on our social media. It'll be on our website when it comes up, which I'm
No,
working
it's
on
on
that
we have
too.
a Facebook group, Bookkeepers on Fire, it's there.
Facebook group.
We have a
It's
LinkedIn group,
on my
it's there.
LinkedIn. It's on
Right.
my LinkedIn, my personal LinkedIn. And those are the two places that it is right now.
So if you
And then
wanna be
it's
on the
in this
show,
description.
you
Yep,
know,
it's in the description. Mhm.
write that because we might just call you, kind of what's that? Because we have that for our tax business. They can't get
Mhm.
an appointment when they want, but say, "Okay, let me put you on a wait list." If somebody cancels, I'll call you up. "Are you available?" And, if you can do it, great. If not, we'll just keep you on the wait list, and, we'll go to the next person. We want everybody to have a chance on Bookkeepers on Fire. And,
Absolutely. So we've got the form there. You can always reach out to me. The best place, I'll tell everyone, the best place to reach out to me is through LinkedIn Messenger. That's where people are reaching out to me the most and where I communicate the most. So I can get you the link there. Again, it's on LinkedIn too, and it's in the show notes here.
right,
So that was really fun. I created that up, and I'm like, oh, I'm tired of this trying to track people down when we can just have a list of people.
right,
We did have another wait list, but everyone on that wait list already scheduled. So
right. Because we're scheduled all the way out till March, right?
yeah, so we have our next openings are in March. You can sign up for then too. We have people signing up in March, April, and May right now. So if you want to sign up then, we have openings then too. So we're excited to get people in and
And
get you
we
signed
made a
up.
policy, like, if you've been on the show, you can come back in a
Oh,
year.
yes, 1
So
year. So if it's been 1 year since
you
you've
can
been
come
on the
back,
show, come
you
back.
know?
You'll have time to sign up. So we had
Yeah.
someone ask the other day, and I said, "Oh, April 18th," and
Yep.
boy, they signed up for the one after April
Because we wanna
18th.
see what you've been up to since the last time we talked.
Yeah, yeah. So everything changes. We're growing. We're expanding all the time. We're learning new stuff, and our businesses are evolving.
So we're
So
working on that.
we've
What else
had people with
what
no clients, and I know they have clients now. So I want to hear
Yeah,
what happened.
I know.
Yeah.
Now what okay, you're working on that. What else are you working on?
So then, so now I'm going into the mode of creating a couple workshops. So
Workshops
I've got
for what?
I'm speaking at Digits Summit in September.
That's exciting.
So that'll be fun. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing yet, but it'll be fun. I can hardly wait for it. So
Right.
it's going to be fun. I'm going to be on the
And it's
stage
just
at
down the
Digits
street
Summit.
from you, right? I mean, you don't even have to
Yes,
go far.
it's in San Diego. So if you are in the area and want to go, again, reach out to me. I can get you in. It doesn't cost anything. It's just a day from 12 to 5 on I think it's a Tuesday. And actually,
Cool,
I'll be
cool.
doing a Bookkeepers on Fire live from a room somewhere in there. Right before because it's also a
Can you get Jeff or
Tuesday at
Rob or any
12.
of the big shots that we talked to?
We have already a guest scheduled for
I
that
know, but
day.
we'll let them come back and because I tell you, one thing we do, you guys, is Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, they have a Digits open hours, which we attend, which is fun. I mean, it's I say the Digits dudes hang out. You got the people that really know the product because Don and I are using the product and we want to learn how to use
Mhm,
it better. So it's a lot of fun. It's from 1:30 to 2:30 Eastern. No, like yesterday was 2:30 to 3:30. Today was 1:30. I
mhm.
forget the time it is on Thursday. You don't have to go, but it's a lot of fun because you hear what they're doing, where they're going, and then how people are actually using the product and what they're struggling with. So it's fun having like brainstorming. There was a what was her name? She just started moving to how's she going to move her product over. So we all kind of brainstorm on the best way to do it. And that
Yeah.
was fun. Another guy had PayPal. How's he going to get his PayPal stuff in? So we figured, how about we do it like this? That's an idea. So it's a lot of fun trying to figure out how to do this new accounting in the new age of AI using digits because it is not QuickBooks.
We
And
don't
that's
want it to be QuickBooks.
we
We
don't
don't
want it to
want
be
it to be
QuickBooks.
like
It's different.
QuickBooks.
It's still
We don't
accounting. But
Yeah.
how do I always think, when you first started using QuickBooks Online, I came from the desktop world. It was totally different. It's still accounting. So same thing with digits. And it's even more different
Mhm.
because of how everything works. So we're learning it, and it's fun. It keeps you young. In fact, today they asked one of the people in the group said, How old are you, Debbie? I'm 70. You certainly don't look it. Oh, thank you. It's Mary Kay. And she goes, "What's your secret?" I said, "Loving what you do, having great friends, a husband who thinks I'm fabulous, and exercise. That's it."
Yep.
So
That's
but
it.
it's a lot of fun. So
So
come hang out with Digits. Just go to the Digits. Where do they go? Digits, and then sign up for the webinars. They're free.
yeah,
They're a lot of
we'll
fun.
have more about it
Yeah.
on Thursday. We're starting our new series
Yeah.
on our Blazr Accounting YouTube called Digits Talks, something like that,
Something like that.
whatever. Yeah, so we'll go through and we'll kind of show you where you can go within and learn all these things, where you can find out how to sign up for these things, sign up for Digits,
Yeah.
the accountant portion, and all the stuff you need to like kind of find the change log, what's going on, and stay in tune. They actually have a very open community where you can go in and find out stuff. We also have a Facebook community too. I'll introduce more of that where you can ask questions. And
So
all
what is
kinds
the
of
thing
stuff
on
going.
Thursday that we're doing, Don? Explain that. So it's not Bookkeepers on Fire. It's totally
Well,
different.
before we get there, let's do
Okay.
one more thing that we're both doing.
Okay.
In October, we're both going to be at Women Who Count.
Yes.
So Deb is going to be the keynote speaker, the opening keynote
Opening
speaker.
keynote. Getting it off to a kickstart.
Yeah,
I closed it last year, and I'm opening it this year. So it's like I never left.
So that'll be fun. What is your keynote on? Do you have it? Can you tell us?
It's about having confidence in yourself, really. It's like look to the
All
left,
right.
look to the right, and really what you should be looking for is right at you. Because my big
All right.
thing
Well,
is
we
like
always need
we all
reminders
matter.
of that. Yeah. Yep. We always need to keep that.
When I
up, 'cause
hear
it's pretty
imposter
hard.
syndrome all the time, I go, no, stop. You are great as you are. So anyway, it's about that kind of stuff, having courage and
Cool.
being curious and have all my same kind and make you laugh kind of thing. That's my
It'll be
favorite thing to do is
hilarious. I know
making
that for
making
sure.
people laugh. But and then you're speaking. What's your topic on? You're
So
teaching a
mine, I'm
class.
doing a workshop on Friday. So she's opening and I'm in the
Closing.
morning
Yeah.
closing. I'm not exactly closing, but I'm on the last day.
Right.
And I'm doing a workshop on making a sales strategy using my own thing called the Donna method, which is really a problem solving method. So you'll come away with two things from that workshop. You'll come away with the bones. So you can start building your sales strategy and a method to problem solve every other thing you do too. So that's my goal is you come away with two things, problem solving and the beginnings of your sales strategy. So
Cool.
that's a 100-minute workshop. I'm very excited about it. I'm working on it as we speak. And yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of time for you to brainstorm with your table mates. So make sure you show up and bring your people. And yeah, super, super fun. I did this as a 20-minute for the tops group and got really good feedback on that. And a lot of people loved it. And the first thing they said is, you have to brand this. This
And then
is
you
awesome.
did it scaling too. You did it at the theater at scaling.
I did it scaling too. Yeah, I did it the same idea at scaling also. So yeah, so I did it in their theater. So used the same idea, just did it around our what we do with Bookkeepers on Fire. So yeah, so I've just been working that out and changing it up and just trying to make it better. So I'm really excited to launch that at Women Who Count,
Right.
and it'll be a lot of fun.
And then I'll be at
So
Reframe after Women Who Count. And Women Who Count's in what, Hilton Head this year,
it's in Hilton Head, yeah.
which I'm driving to in my new car.
They've got a new car.
I got a new
red car. So tickets will be coming your way.
I asked the car guy, is it true about red cars? And Hal's sitting in there, he goes, not when you drive one. You might get tickets for going too slow. But I
in
bought
my
a new.
youth, I had a red car, and it was tickets galore.
Yeah, I bought it last Monday, just because I've driven Mercedes for 20 years, and the last one I got, I had it for 5 years. I just didn't like it. How can you? I didn't like the car. What happened was one time I parked it, and when I went to start it up and leave, the parking brake wouldn't disengage, and when you park it when a Mercedes, the parking brake would go on automatically. So I had to call a tow truck, but the tow truck didn't come. Blah, I'm sitting on there, blah, blah, blah. The tow driver comes, he goes, oh, my mom has this car. Let's see if it works now. And he goes, pop. Yeah, it gets sticky. Well, every single time I parked the car, I thought about that, and it just made me real anxious. What if I'm stopping on the highway somewhere at the rest stop and I gotta sit, or I just didn't like it, and then went to see my son on Sunday. I always go to see him and the grandkids on Sunday. Coming back and big things, your tire pressure is low, and I'm thinking, "Wait, that's what it's supposed to be, the 4 numbers." So I come home and said, "How my tire pressure?" "Oh, let me check it for you." So he goes, "Well, it seems okay to me." But then why is it flashing at me? So the next morning I go in and I go see a client, and the morning it was lower. I'm thinking, "Oh my god, I'm gonna have 4 blowouts." I stopped at the tire place, they blew them up, and, they go, "Well, you need 4 new tires." So I came home and I said to Hal, "I just don't like this car. I I don't like it." And, I mean, car shopping to me is like getting a root canal. I don't like it. Hal loves it. So he goes, "You wanna buy a new car?" I'm like, "No." So we're driving around to Daytona because he needed a new office chair. And we rode by the Toyota place. "You wanna stop and look at cars?" I said, "Okay, I'm meeting Don at 2 o'clock. You have 2 hours." I said, "All right, make him happy." "What kind of car do you want?" I said, "I don't know. I want to, whatever. We're driving." "Well, that's a pretty one. That's a Crown. Try that one." So we got the sales guy got in. I go, "Well, this is a nice car." And then he said, "Well, how about the Prius?" I drove the Prius, and he goes, "Well, I do have a red Crown Signia." Look, a car for me gets me from A to B. All right, I'll test drive it. So I get in, I go, "Well, this is nice." And so Hal goes, "You wanna see what kind of numbers we can do?" And I said, "All right." So we go into the sales guy's office. So the guy walked out and I said, "Well, what would you pay for this car?" I'm only giving him 20. His list price was 58. And of course, I still had my Mercedes, which only had like 20,000 miles on it. And after 5 years, it's like brand new. And he said, "I'm only going to pay 25,000 for this car. If they do that, I might take it." "Oh, okay." He comes in and the salesman says, "Your car and the Mercedes for 38,000. Hal goes, "Nope." "Well, what will you pay?" 25. "Oh, I can't make any money. Let me find somebody." I mean, they kept coming down, and I get up and walk out because that just makes me so anxious how he does this. He's magical at it. So I'm walking around the dealership, getting a free cup of coffee, going to the bathroom 3 times, you know how it is. And then he finally sticks his head out and he says, "Come on in here." I go, "Okay, well, where are you?" "I'm down to 30. He goes, "I'll pay 30, but I don't want to. I'm gonna keep going for 25. "Okay." So then he sticks his head out and he goes, "Come on back in one last time." So now I'm sitting there and the big the I don't know, the biggest of the big guys come in. And he says, "Look, what can you do with me here? How much more would you pay anything more?" He goes, "Yeah, I'll give you another 50 bucks." "So you pay me 25,000 50?" I go, "Yeah, I'll give you 50 more dollars." So I said, "How about 25 550?" And Hal goes, "Sold." So he went from 38,000 to 25 550. And so the guy says to him, "I'm not making any money on this car." And Hal goes, "I don't believe you." So I said, "You should go and help people buy cars. You're a master at it." And so because he's bought a lot of cars there, and they go, "Well, in fact, the last time he just bought his own car about 2 months ago. They actually offered him a job because he's gonna. So anyway, I got a new car on Monday, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
And
So
by
that
the
was
way, did you notice he said I have to meet with Donna at 2? We never met that
we never
day.
met that
And
day.
as soon as I heard she's like, "I'm buying a car,"
I'm
I'm
thinking,
like,
I'm looking
"What?"
at my watch, going, "Okay, Don."
And I'm
I said,
going,
"Where are you?" "I'm buying a
"No."
car." "All right, I'll see you tomorrow." So
Yeah. She's
she
like,
was.
"Oh no, we'll meet." I'm like, "No, we're not gonna meet. It's gonna take you forever."
So anyway, I got a new
Yeah.
car on Monday, which is very nice, and been driving that all around. But
So
so
not
that
even
was
sure how we
that.
got on your topic of cars, but anyway.
Well, I mean, I'm so impressed with
Oh, you're
Hal's
driving the
negotiating
world.
skills.
Yeah, you're
Oh, I'm
driving
going to
the
drive
women who
now because I
count.
thought, how am I going to get the women who count? Take a plane. I got to go to Orlando, switch things. So I was walking the other night. I pulled out my phone. I said, "How far a drive is it to Hilton Head?" Said 4 hours and 40 minutes. I go, "How long does it take to fly there?" 8 hours with all the stops. I
Eight
think, "Oh god."
hours?
Yeah,
My
with all
God,
you
it
gotta
takes me
drive to
less time
Orlando,
to
I
get
gotta get on
there.
a plane, I gotta connect a flight, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it's faster to drive there. how much, how much to fly? It was like $400 to $800. And then my car is a hybrid, so I get like 60 miles to the gallon. So, and I can take regular gas. My Mercedes took premium, so I can get regular gas. So I thought,
Oh my
I think I'll
God.
drive.
It's like 5.5 hours for me to fly nonstop to Hilton Head Island.
Yeah,
I
but
was
you're
like,
driving from California. You can't drive there in California.
I'm not driving, I'm flying, of
I know.
course.
If I lived in
But it takes
California, I'd
less
fly too.
time.
I'd
You know
fly
what she
too.
wanted me to do? This is what she wanted me to do. Fly to where you live, Daytona Beach
Daytona.
area. Fly to Daytona, then drive for
And
four
I
and a
thought we
half
could drive. We
hours
could
with
spend
her.
4 hours together in the car, jibber jabbering.
Yeah. I mean, that wouldn't be bad, but I don't want to drive 4.5 hours
But you'd be right
and
nearby.
have to pay more money because now I got to fly from regional to regional, which is more, and then to have to drive back
Oh, well.
to get a flight the next day.
And then you could stay, and then we just go to reframe together.
Yeah, no. I'm not
'Cause
waiting 2 more weeks to
'Cause
go
I'm
to
speaking at
reframe.
reframe too. I'm speaking at reframe
Oh,
too.
you're speaking at, I didn't know you were speaking at
Like
reframe.
5 minutes. I get 5 minutes,
Oh, all right.
but it's gonna be fun. And then I'm still debating about Connect. How about you? Are you debating about Connect?
Well, that's why I'm like, well, I'm flying home the next day so that I'll be in the Connect area because I live in the
I
LA
hate
Orange
missing
County,
because I
but
get
I'm
I've
not,
gone to every
you
single
know,
one. I just don't feel
I
it
didn't go
anymore.
last year. I worked for them and I didn't go last year.
Yeah, I went last year. I mean, I haven't missed, but I think if I miss
But
one, then I won't feel bad about missing more. But I didn't feel it last year. I don't think
I don't feel it this year at all.
and we're moving to
Not,
digits. I mean,
yeah, and yeah. If someone gave me a ticket or someone wants to, hello, if somebody wants to
yeah,
sponsor
if someone wants to
Bookkeepers on
sponsor us, we'll
Fire,
go out there and yeah.
we'll go. We'll do interviews. We'll talk about you, but and we'll do it. And it's not a big leap for us to do that because we do it at other
We did it last
conferences.
year. We did it scaling. It was very successful
Scaling,
for the
yeah,
people that
yeah.
we did it as scaling.
So yeah, we did it. We did booth interviews, the whole thing, and they loved it. But I'm really not feeling that it's just not an accounting conference they want us at. And the
Nobody's
CEO
going.
has said it is an accounting conference for large firms in interviews. I watch the interviews that he does, and he says it's an accounting firm or it's an accounting conference for large firms. That's a tone. I mean,
I
oh,
know.
by the way, today is Intuit's earning call at
Oh yeah.
4:30. Yeah, yeah. So that'll be interesting. So I'm interested to see. I know what numbers that they need to hit that the street wants them to hit, and if they don't reach those
See that I
numbers, we'll
think
see
that's
how
the
the stock
problem with
goes.
what happened with Intuit.
Yeah.
They were too worried about the stockholder price, short-term
Hmm.
gains that they let go of
Hmm.
what made them great in the first place.
And they're trying to crawl their way back.
Yeah,
But do you trust it? Because as soon as they bring it around again, are they going to do it all over again?
right.
Because it's the same people
Exactly.
that say this stuff. I mean, they're out there saying we want to be, they're
Yeah,
out
we
there
wanna
saying
work
to
with
one
small
crowd,
businesses and because I think they went I know Cindy
yeah,
Schrader went to the Intuit thing in Miami they had, and she goes, "They
yeah,
talked about all of that," but she goes, I don't see you doing it. You're all wind." Cindy didn't
yeah,
say
it's a
that.
lot of
Cindy's too
wind.
kind.
Yeah,
I'd say, "You're all wind. Prove it."
yeah,
You've been talking
yeah.
like
So
that
we
for
have to see the
5
action.
years. You
Where on the other side, we see Digits, who's again, they're new to the community. They're only a few years in with this, but they're actually doing it. Now
Mhm.
that it's not perfect, they're learning as they go, but they're
Right.
doing it. So that's the kind of stuff, and that's what I believed in them first before I even started using the product because I believe in the way that they're going and the way they're thinking and all those things. And the product it's coming.
Oh,
Plus,
and this month,
we
by
are
the way,
in.
I just got my
Oh,
Intuit bill after the price increase. It went up 1.5%, like
yeah,
50% increase.
yeah,
For stuff that doesn't I still don't like the bank rec.
yeah.
I don't the new bank rec. I don't like the new bank feed. What is the difference between the blue match and the green match?
I
I don't
I
know.
don't know
And then if I
because they
wanna say,
never explained it. They
right, and
never
then I go,
explained
"Okay,
it.
this is a
So
transfer." I do use transfers, I know what I'm doing. I couldn't get it to use the transfer. "Okay, switch this to a credit card." It wouldn't I'm thinking so I write to them all, "This is not working." I ask the business intelligence a simple question. "What is the last invoice number I used?" And it can't tell me. It
Yeah.
won't even answer the question I ask it. It's kind of like talking to, my stupid Mercedes again. I'd say, "Hey, Mercedes, how do I get to the Dairy Queen?" And it said, "Oh, here's how to go to Donna's house in California." No, I said Dairy Queen, not Donna. It's the same thing when I ask business intelligence. It's what? I didn't ask that at all. So I'm thinking, it's no good. Doesn't work. So don't even bother with it anymore. So it's like all this. Oh, we put all this stuff into QuickBooks. Yeah, but none of it works.
It doesn't work. Yeah, that's the
So,
thing is they
and I
kind of
know
burn their bridges.
Alicia's
Yeah.
listening. She loves it. Okay. uh, And every time I get frustrated, I want to call Alicia. Okay, Alicia, tell me why this is good. 'Cause
There
it's
are things in there that work. There are,
yeah,
let's give them credit. There are things in there that work, but recently it's getting a lot of things that
right.
don't work. And because I work there, I I was behind the scenes, so I
Mhm.
saw a lot of what goes on behind the scenes. So I'm very like, yeah, no, this is stuff is never going to work. I saw behind the scenes. Still have friends behind the scenes that are telling me what's going on, that I contact for various things all the time, and they'll tell me what's going on. Less and less friends, they're leaving on their own, but nevertheless,
Yeah.
they
I
tell
just
me
think
what's
they
going
got a
on.
little
So I,
too, well,
mhm.
I'm QuickBooks. We have everybody. We don't need to really pay attention to the
I
people
think
that are
they're
using the product.
starting. Yeah, I think they're starting to get worried about digits. I really think they are, because they're growing quickly. They've got money behind them, and
Digits we're
they
talking about,
got,
yeah.
yeah, digits does, and they're getting, some of the larger firms are now coming over to them.
Yes, what's a big firm just moved everything over to Digits.
Yeah, it's CLA, which is Clifton Larson and Associates, I believe.
Yeah, they moved all their clients to Digits.
So they're moving over. They haven't moved there. It's a 3-year process. They're not moving everybody yet, but it'll take time. It's time, and also that's an opportunity for digits to grow what they're doing, because they're going to have to learn all the stuff that CLA does that isn't in their system right now. And I know this because I used to support that group of accountants. So there's a lot of stuff that those clients do that isn't available in Digits right now. So it's going
And
to be
we
kind
do
of a
that in that little
co-create
group that
thing.
we go to at 1:30 when
Mm-hmm.
we say, "This is how we're used to doing things. What's
Mm-hmm.
on the roadmap for Digits, how you
Yeah,
handle it?" And they go,
yeah.
"Okay, that's look in the next few days." And I said, "Okay, Donna's birthday is the 4th." So I go, "Okay, for Donna's birthday, we want that to happen."
Yeah, there's some things. We'll talk about more of this on Thursday when we go
Yeah,
really deep on it and we can show you all this stuff.
it's
But
fun.
yeah, there's one specific thing that I am like so excited. They said maybe a week away. I'm like, ooh, I'm so excited about it happening. And
Cool.
boy, when it does, I'll be showing people how to use it,
So what are you doing
because
for
it's
fun,
really
Donna? I know
cool.
a big thing's going on in your life right now that happens on Monday night, Sunday afternoon.
So football season starting to creep up.
And
Here we
Donna
go.
does fantasy football. How many leagues? How many? I don't know anything about it. In fact, my son asked, so I said, "When does football season start?" He goes, "Soon." I go, "Because Donna, she loves football." So he goes, "Well, what's her favorite team?" This is how much I know about football. I said, "Well, it's the one Taylor Swift plays on."
I'm like, okay,
Oh, the
close.
Chiefs? I don't know. Is that Taylor Swift's team? You know.
Kind of not, but okay.
Yeah.
So I've been a Chiefs fan for longer than the Taylor Swift thing happened, since way back when Patrick Mahomes, and I say his name wrong, but the quarterback, since he started playing there, because I followed him in college football too. So, and I
So
just like the way he
you have
plays.
5 how many fantasy I don't know
Oh, I
anything about this.
currently have 5 built right now, but I
Uh-huh.
scoped out. I have a spreadsheet, as
Of
one would.
course. Have you used
I
AI
scoped
in
out a
any of this stuff?
spreadsheet. A little bit. I'm trying to play with it to see like how it will grab the stats and everything, but I'm scoping out for 25 teams this year.
I mean, I don't
So
know, how does
that's
it
the
work?
most I've ever done. I did
How
10
does
last
Okay,
year.
I don't understand how it works. I wanna play with you. How do I start with the I don't get it. What do I do?
So I use the ESPN app, which is new this year. It used to be the NFL app, but I use the ESPN app mainly. Then I have my private groups that I have also with just people I know. But what you do is you pick players, and you build a team off the players. So if you just want to have fun and do it, you can use ESPN has one that's really cool. You can build out a lot of teams on it,
So I
and you
can pick
just
a
join
quarterback
leagues.
from the Miami Dolphins. I can pick a
It's a
halfback
draft
from the
situation.
Eagles. Okay.
Yep,
So,
and
so
and you go through a draft.
so if
So
you
you
and I
can
are playing
pick.
together, we both can't have the same quarterback.
No, nope. So
Okay.
if I pick Kansas City's quarterback and you want that one, you can't because I already have them. You
I
have to
got to
pick a
pick a
different one.
different one.
So
Okay.
here's the fun part. Once you pick all your teams and you have them all, you have all your teams scoped out. Now it becomes a matter of points. What players can get what points so you can win that week against whatever opponent you're up against in the league.
And did the points based on how they play
How
in the
they play versus in the fantasy rules. And it's typically passing, running,
so
catching, all that kind
if
of
I
stuff.
pick a quarterback and he sits on the bench the whole time, no
You're
points.
screwed. That's horrible. Quarterbacks usually get a lot of points. You can go negative too if they lose yardage.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Oh.
yeah, you can go negative too.
So I would think AI
So
would be good at that because it could
yeah, so I'm
tell
really testing it this year to do statistics because it's a point thing. If you get the right quarterback, the right running back, the right receiver, and a good defense, and a tight end, and your points can go like way up. Like one week last year, I had over 300 points on my
okay.
team because a couple guys had really good weeks too. If one of your players gets injured during the game and he was like a really high point getter, and then all of a sudden his Achilles goes, you're going to lose points, and then you're going to trade him really quick and dump him for the next game.
So you can trade for somebody that's can
You
you
could
trade?
trade or get rid of,
Do they
yeah.
have to be like an NFL player, or could they be in college still, or could you
No,
make
no,
somebody
this
up?
is NFL, NFL only. It
So
must
it has
be
to
on the
be somebody
NFL
that's
team.
not on anybody else's team.
Yeah. So you go and
How
see
many
who's
people are
left.
on a team? There's 11 players on the field.
Uh-huh. Oh, I don't know how many I don't know what the
How
rosters
many's
are
on a
at.
team?
I think the rosters are around. There's like 80 or something, maybe less. I
80 on a
can't
roster?
remember. It's called the roster, yeah. So there's like they have like I think you know what I don't know what the roster numbers are. That's a good question. So they have the main team. That's the roster team, but not everyone is going to play. Like then they have the main team, then they have practice teams also that are off practicing with on the regular week that practice against the people who are going to start and play in the game.
Okay.
So not everyone plays it every time. Then they have injured and injured reserves. It's a whole thing. Then you have people who might stand out, who might sit out for salary negotiations or whatever. There's all kinds of things that play into it. But basically, you've got something like that because you've got offense, defense, special teams, people who just go in for special plays. You got all kinds of stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's all going on
So, okay, you
at
play
the same
fantasy
time.
football with 25. When do you get anything else done?
Well, you can automate the whole thing. And then,
Ah,
yeah, so you automate the whole thing. And then, so usually Thursday the week starts. So usually on, either Wednesday night when I'm watching Survivor
that's another.
or
When's Survivor starting up again?
so I sent you a calendar link.
I know, but I forgot.
Okay, so hold on, let me see. It starts in September on the 23rd. So I have a couple weeks to get there because opener is on September 9th, which apparently I'm going to play bingo on that night. So we have a whole thing about that. It's a whole nother issue we have to deal with. Anyway, on Thursday or on Wednesdays, I usually start looking at the team lineups and see where the injuries are, if people who are on injury are going to come off, how they played last week. So you can do this pretty quickly if you just start doing some
You pick the team
searching.
before every game, or you pick the team beginning of the season, then that team is your team.
It's not your team. You pick the team before the season. You pick your starting team, but then you can trade players and move players out. Because
Okay.
what happens is in the season, teams have buys. Well, if you've got a team where someone's a buy on, if you got a quarterback that's on a bye week, you're not going to get any points unless you
What's a
find a
bye
different
week?
quarterback. It means they don't play.
Oh,
So like there's bye weeks that come up too. So especially like if a team is traveling overseas, like we've got a game in Australia. So the next week they're probably not going to play because now we've got time zone stuff and all that. So any ones that are playing in Europe,
It seems like hard
or
work to me.
it's not as bad. It's fun. Look, what else do I do, man? All I do is create. I've got 4 businesses: Fantasy Football League, Disneyland, and Survivor. This is it, and then and my family.
And me.
That's all. Yeah. Well,
And
then I
me.
got to manage her. So this is all we do. Yeah. I mean, this is, and it's fun. I mean, I'll be at Disney working on my teams. So, you know, it's constant.
Do you ever like relax? What do you do to relax?
That is relaxing.
That's relax? Okay.
That's well, you know, I'll watch. Well, okay, so I'll watch murder shows. Love those.
What's your favorite murder show?
Let's see. I don't know if I have a favorite one. I watch
You like
a lot
murder
of them.
show like 48 Hours or Dateline?
Yeah, I mean that's good. Those are good. I like the ones where it's like the six episode documentary.
Yeah.
So, or the ones where they're just crazy. I just watched one.
The Crazy Ex-Neighbor. Have you seen that one?
Oh my god, those are the best. They're always in Florida.
I know, Florida's full of nuts. You know, my crazy ex-roommate.
Yes, I watched all those. That's usually a binge watch. And then I'm watching one now called Gypsy something. This chick is crazy.
I haven't heard of that one.
I think it's on Hulu. Hulu has the best ones. So
Hulu?
Anyway, Hulu. Yeah. Apparently, what happened was, I think her mom had like abused her or whatever. She ended up killing
was this
her
the
mom
girl
with
that she
somebody
killed her
else.
mother because it was Munchausen's by proxy?
I don't know what that means.
Well, the mother kept her sick.
Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. Okay, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mother tried to keep her sick, and then she didn't exactly put the knife in. Somebody else did.
Yeah, her boyfriend.
Anyway, yeah. So she's out of jail now.
Yeah.
And
she's
so
like social media famous. She's like,
yeah. So they did a documentary on her life after prison, life after lockup.
You really got to feel sorry for her mother. Was real. I mean, she kept her.
Oh yeah, she had a horrible time. But the show is just like, they're in the 2nd season now, and it's just, oh my god, it's a train wreck every day, every minute. And you watch the people go crazy. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I know, I like murder shows myself.
But yeah, a lot of the murder shows, the documentaries on them, so you can see like behind the scenes. You know, like the Idaho one. I like the Idaho historical one. Anyways. So historical murder shows are fun for me.
I like watching World War II stuff.
Well, I do watch a lot of
history.
World War II
I like
stuff.
A lot of history. I like the royal family stuff.
Yes.
You know, not the current. I like the old time, like the old timey royal family stuff.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, and then I binge on Housewives. I do like watching Housewives.
I have never watched an episode of Housewives. It's too close.
How can you watch that stuff? I'm thinking.
It's too close. It's like right here where I live. It's like
I usually watch New York, New Jersey, and Orange County.
Yeah, see, it's here. I see those people.
And then I just started watching Beverly Hills for the first time, and I look at. Of course, I find like, how much do these people spend? How much did she spend to get her hair done? How much did that outfit cost? You know, it's like, how do they get the money? It's just unreal. And I think, you know, how to not get along with people. You talk about other people behind their back.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're playing for the camera too. They know what they're doing. They know. I mean, all those shows, they know. If you watch them all, you can tell that the conversations are so awkward, and you can tell they're playing with the camera to do it, or they're being prompted.
But I'll binge watch. I'll watch them Housewives, because my favorite channel is YouTube. But my favorite show of all time, though, is Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso is back now in season 4. And I love Ted Lasso. And I've watched Ted Lasso, even the first 3 seasons. I've watched it. Hal goes, "You watching Ted Lasso again?" There's some things I like to watch again and again. The Godfather trilogy, especially 1 and 2, not so much 3. Any Harry Potter movie. I like anything with William Holden in it, like Stalag 17 or Sunset Boulevard. And now Ted Lasso. So I go, I need something to watch. Let's watch Ted Lasso.
I like to watch the disaster movies.
So like Poseidon Adventure?
No, not that one. That's boring. That's a. Oh, we watched last night. Was it last night? The other night we watched San Andreas. So then I'm looking up earthquake
Oh, I
supplies.
saw that in theaters. I want to
Yeah,
go see
yeah,
that Odyssey movie.
yeah. I haven't seen. I'm just waiting for it
That
to
you're
come on
supposed to
stream.
see that. There's only one theater in Florida that has the
Yeah.
IMAX camera that they filmed it like in this IMAX film. Only
Uh huh.
one theater in Florida
Only
has
one theater in Florida. There are
the big one.
four
They have
within
an
like
IMAX
an
in
hour.
Daytona, but it cuts off the top and the bottom kind of. So the only
Uh,
theater in Florida is in Fort Lauderdale. I said to Hal, "You want to go to Fort Lauderdale? What for? To see a movie?"
oh my
But
god, there are four theaters within like a mile of me that will
well,
show
they
it
have it on
then.
the regular theater you can watch, but to
No,
watch
no,
it in this,
in that 4K thing.
yeah.
Yeah, in
Well, in
that big
Florida they only
theater.
have one in Fort Lauderdale.
Wow.
Of course, Hal goes, "We'll just wait
Just
till it
file it
streams."
here.
Oh, okay. Because unfortunately, when I go to the movies, I haven't been to the movie theater since I think before COVID. But,
Hmm.
I would go to the movies and I'd fall asleep.
Yeah,
Now
I
with
mean,
those chairs that lean back, you can take a nap, like, oh, I might as well stay home and do it.
one had like the last time we went was one of the Star Wars movies. We were up in San Francisco, and it wasn't the last one, but it was the one before the last one, the last of the series, the last three series.
On the
Because
Star Wars,
we
I think it was
always,
I watched one of the Star Wars movies, that was the last one I went
I
to.
can't remember what the last one was, whatever what it was. It was the last of that three trilogy.
I
Because
think it was
my
the one where,
mom,
like, Luke Skywalker was a monk in a hole somewhere,
yeah,
cave.
yeah, it was the very last one. I can't remember the name,
Yes,
and I should know the name, but I can't remember. My mom always wants to take her grandchildren to see the Star Wars movies because she took us and she's taken, we've gone with my mom to all the movies. And then when the grandchildren came along, um, she took the grandchildren. So we had to fly up to San Francisco so she could take my kids and my sister's kids, whatever. So then we go to the really nice theater because mom paying. She gets food for everybody and drinks and everything, and the chairs go up and like, oh my god, I think there were like massage chairs. Like
I know.
if you,
Well,
it's
when I was
like,
a
oh
little
my
girl,
god.
we had the Newtown Theater, and it was 60 cents. My mom would give me 6 dimes, and my friend Barbara Leadham and I would walk there. And, we would walk to the Newtown Theater, and I saw so many movies there. In fact, today, Hal was watching Hawaii Five-O, and you know the Dano character? He was in the
Uh
movie
huh.
Spencer's Mountain. He was John Boy I think it was John Boy in Spencer's
Uh
Mountain.
huh.
And I thought he was like the hubba hubba. I mean, like I was a little girl, and I said to Hal today, "See that kid? That guy was. I thought he was the best from Spencer's Mountain when Barbara Lee and I would go see at the Newtown Theater, and they had a little popcorn you could get that was another dime, and they had the cup fall down where the Coke would go in it, and we would go there every Saturday. Barbara and I would walk down. It was a long walk. I mean, you don't even let kids walk out of your yard now, but and then we would go to all the stores down in Newtown, like Hallmarks, and we would go to the one to get the ice cream sundae. Oh, it was the best. But that's how I like the movies for that. But
Well, so
anyway,
where I went to the movies is like Chinese theater.
I know. Yeah.
I know. Sorry, that's my neighborhood.
That's funny. I took my kids to see Titanic at that theater. And I
uh,
said, "This is where I would go every Saturday." And they go, "Mom, this theater's like old. It's an antique." All antique chairs, I loved it because it was so historical, and this theater is kind of old. I said, this is where I would hang out every Saturday, you know. So we saw Titanic there. And then when we got out, it was winter. It was cold. I said, "Can you imagine? This is how cold it was, and they jumped in the water." You know. So anyway,
well, then there's the whole thing. He could have fit on that door. I'm telling you, he could have
he
fit on
could
the
have fit
door.
on the door. I know. Move over there, Kate. Let him on the door. But
All right.
all right,
Well, we've gone way long.
yeah, but it was fun.
So now people know more about us. So, and yeah, and we'll be on Thursday if you're watching this today. We'll be on Thursday with Digits Talks. If not, if you're watching another time, we have another channel called Blazr Accounting,
Right.
where we are showing off digits and other accounting things.
And how we're doing all
there,
this new
how
all
we're
this new
doing it
stuff with
all.
the AI and how we're thinking
Mhm.
differently about the whole
Uh,
profession.
tips for business owners will be on there too, also. So we're talking to everybody on that one. So
Right. Anyway,
appreciate it. Thank you all for sticking with us.
this
Hey,
was
one
fun.
quick
Try out
thing.
Levvy. Try out Levvy. Don't forget Levvy.
Try out Levvy. Yes, definitely get on there, get a demo. The link is in our description. Go there, get a demo. And one last thing, because it just popped up in my emails. So out there, check out the Woodard Report, because another Dear Deb just
Oh, it did?
published. Yeah, you didn't even know
I was
yet.
actually writing another one this morning.
So if everyone doesn't know, Deb writes a column for Woodard Report called Dear Deb.
What
And
was the question I
answering
answered
your
this time?
questions. It's Dear Deb, the cost of keeping the wrong client,
Oh, okay.
which I think is a really good topic.
I got to go read what I wrote because I wrote it a while ago.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I just got the notice on it. So go check that out. And we will see you guys next week.
And Thursday, if you want to join that.
And Thursday, yes. Next week on Bookkeepers on Fire, and Thursday on Blazr Accounting with Digits Talks.
Great.
So you guys have a wonderful week. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with all your friends.